See, some of you niggas, y'all don't know how to be mentioned and just get the cool points from being
First
mentioned.
of all,
I gotta
I don't
come
look
out.
like no female out here. Second of all, why the would you say that, brother? That's not. Now I'm under the impression that you think your girl look like me. I don't like that.
See, here niggas go. They want to be funny now. I've tried to say it the nicest way I could without calling you a bitch, bro. You look like a bitch. Now, King Harris look like my bitch. See, look.
King Harris just caught one of the most embarrassing L's of 2025, and the internet is absolutely dragging him for it. Behind that tough guy image, King was talking a little too reckless, and those comments ended up opening the door for Blueface to completely tear his image apart in under 5 minutes. And yeah, it was ugly.
Player though, why would you say your girl look like another man? Like, and then props to her, she like, oh well, that means I'm handsome. Nah, baby, you supposed to be beautiful, pretty, sexy. Men are handsome, you know? Like, don't get her thinking she handsome, Blueface. I'm handsome.
See, some of you niggas, y'all don't know how to be mentioned and just get the cool points from being mentioned. I gotta come out and say some weird shit. So then I gotta come out to really put you in your motherfucking place, little nigga. Go to the fucking gym, grow a fucking mustache or something, get some tattoos or something. You think you can give me and my bitch something? No, don't say your bitch look like, man. You look like a bitch, little boy. Dead on me. So, since you feel like you can advise us, no, don't say she handsome, she beautiful. I'm gonna advise your little bitch ass. Go do something, brother. Go take some masculinity pills or something, nigga. Like, you look like a bitch, brother.
The wild truth about what really brought King Harris down is way more disrespectful than anybody expected, and we're about to break all of it down. What's good, fam? We're diving straight into some real street-level drama that's been rocking the hip-hop space. This ain't your average celebrity back and forth. Nah, this is about ego, disrespect, and what happens when you step to the wrong person thinking you're untouchable just because your dad is T.I. Let's get into it. Before we go any further, let me keep it all the way real with y'all. Social media has been in a frenzy saying King Harris got violated by Blueface, and folks been choosing sides non-stop. But we're here to separate facts from fiction, real from fake, and show you exactly how this whole situation unfolded. December 2025, that's the moment everything shifted for King Harris. This privileged kid who's been trying to prove he's street his whole life was minding his business when Blueface made a simple comment on Live that sparked one of the most one-sided beefs we've seen all year. And hold up, don't get it twisted thinking this was regular celebrity drama. This was a full-blown crash-out moment where King exposed himself as sensitive, soft, and nowhere near ready for the smoke he invited. Now here's where it gets real spicy. So boom, Blueface was on Instagram Live with his new girl. They chillin', vibing, minding their own business. You know how lives go though. The chat starts wildin', throwing jokes, talking reckless. Someone in the chat kept saying Blueface's girl looked like King Harris. And Blueface, being Blueface, didn't dodge it. He looked at his girl, looked at the camera, and said, "Y'all keep saying my girl looked like King Harris. I kinda see it. Maybe a little, just a little though, like a better version, real talk." Funny timing, right?
King Harris, come get in the bed, baby. Ooh, I like the way you said that.
Don't call me daddy.
All right, Queen Harris. Ooh.
They got a good last name. Let's go. Come on.
Your little petite.
Hey, yo.
Hey, yo, pause. Hold on, baby, hold on. It ain't my fault you look like your mama. You kinda look like Tiny, too.
Yeah. Look, Tiny. But I don't know about you, King. We was throwing good names on your name.
Yeah, we was talking good about little boy.
And you just had to come and talk and try to degrade my man.
You look like your mama.
At that point, Blueface wasn't even being disrespectful. He was just reacting to the chat and joking around. His girl laughed it off too, saying, "That's cool, that means he's handsome." No malice, no hate, no real disrespect. Just internet jokes, fam. But here's where things turned left. King Harris saw the clip and felt like he had to respond. Now, in the streets, everybody knows you don't respond to everything. Sometimes the smartest move is silence. But King? Nah, he took it personal. He jumped on his own live and said,
I'm lost for words right now. I just seen a video where Blueface said his girl looks like me. First of all, I don't look like no female out here. Second of all, why the would you say that, brother? That's not. Now I'm under the impression that you think your girl look like me. I don't like that. But like real that's a player though. Why would you say your girl look like another man?
And this is where King Harris made the biggest mistake of the entire situation. He started hinting that Blueface was on some weird timing, basically suggesting that Blueface might swing the other way for even making that comparison. King said, props to her. She like, well, that means I'm handsome. Nah, baby, you supposed to be beautiful, pretty, sexy. Men are handsome. I'm handsome. She's beautiful. Don't put man traits on her, Blueface.
That's a player though. Why would you say your girl look like another man? Like, and then props to her. She like, oh, well, that means I'm handsome. Nah, baby, you supposed to be beautiful, pretty, sexy. Men are handsome. You know? Like, don't get her thinking she handsome, Blueface. I'm handsome.
Let that sink in for a second. King Harris really tried to flip the narrative and make it seem like Blueface was suspect for reacting to a joke that came straight from the chat. He tried to question Blueface's masculinity and make the whole thing weird. That was a serious reach, fam. But the real tea, the part that had everybody stunned, came next. See, for those who don't know, Blueface is a certified goof from Los Angeles. This ain't no industry gangster or rapper playing a role. Blueface really from the streets, really got that rep, and really doesn't play when it comes to disrespect. So when King tried to question his manhood, Blueface wasn't letting that slide. Blueface jumped back on live and the energy completely shifted. He said, see, here we go, niggas wanna be funny now. I tried to say it the nicest way without calling you a bitch, bro. You look like a bitch. King Harris looked like my baby mama.
See, some of you niggas, y'all don't know how to be mentioned and just get the cool points from being mentioned. I gotta come out and say some weird shit. So then I gotta come out and really put you in your motherfucking place, little nigga. Go to the fucking gym, grow a mustache or something, get some tattoos or something. You think you can give me and my bitch something? No, don't say your bitch look like, man. You look like a bitch, little boy. Dead on me. So since you feel like you can advise us, no, don't say she handsome, she beautiful. I'm gonna advise your little bitch ass. Go do something, brother. Go take some masculinity pills or something, my nigga. Like, you look like a bitch, brother. Do he look like a bitch? This is from a bitch. Do he look like a bitch? Yes or no?
Yeah, we look alike.
Okay, thank you.
That's the exact moment everybody knew King Harris was finished. Blueface wasn't joking anymore. He kept going.
Look, you want to go left and make it seem like you cute, you handsome, and I'm weird. Ain't nothing manly about you, bro. You look like a bitch. Dead homies. You look like baby, look.
No.
Dead homies, bro. Like, there's nothing manly about you, bro. You don't look like a man.
The streets haven't stopped talking about this, fam. Blueface really checked King Harris and exposed him for what a lot of people already suspected. A privileged kid who's been playing tough his whole life, but isn't built for real confrontation with real street dudes. And it didn't stop there. Blueface doubled down, saying, you wanna make it weird? We can make it weird. You look like my... Some of y'all don't know how to get mentioned and just take the cool points. Instead, you say some weird, then I gotta really come out and put you in your place, little...
Look like a man, bro. You petite, you light, voice is real high. What? You look like a bitch, bro.
Don't you post that.
You want to make it weird? We can make it weird. Nigga, you look like my...
Now look, in the hood, everybody knows when somebody starts calling you little blank like that, it's a wrap. That's top tier disrespect. That's basically saying, you not on my level, you not built like me, and you better sit down before you get hurt. And that's exactly the energy Blueface came at King Harris with.
Blueface kept piling it on, saying, go to the damn gym, grow a damn mustache or something, get some tattoos or something. You think you can get me in my damn? No. Don't say yo damn look like me. You look like a damn little boy. That's straight savage energy. Blueface wasn't just defending himself at that point. He was tearing down King Harris's whole image, his whole persona, everything King's been trying to build. And the crazy part? King Harris had no real response, no comeback at all. But this is where it went from regular internet beef to something way deeper. Blueface dropped a line that really exposed the whole situation. He said, so since you feel like you could advise us, no, don't say she handsome, she beautiful. I'ma advise your little bro. Go take some masculinity pills or something, Mani, like you look like a damn brother. Then Blueface turned to his girl on live and asked her straight up, do he look like a damn? This from a damn. Do he look like a damn? Yes or no? And Shorty said, yeah, we look alike. Fam, that right there was the final nail in the coffin.
This is from a bitch. Do you look like a bitch? Yes or no?
Yeah, we look alike.
Okay, thank you.
At this point, even Blueface's girl was clowning King Harris. The same girl the whole situation started over was now agreeing that she looked like King Harris, which by default was calling King Harris feminine looking. That's an ultimate L, no way around it. But here's the real kicker. Blueface exposed something a lot of people already knew, but nobody wanted to say out loud. King Harris is not built for this type of energy. He grew up privileged. He grew up with money. He grew up with T.I. as his father, shielding him from real street consequences. So the moment he tried to step to an actual street dude like Blueface, he got exposed instantly. For anyone who doesn't really understand the street dynamics, let me break it down. In the culture, there's a big difference between industry tough guys and real street dudes. Industry tough guys talk loud, they post threats, go back and forth online, and try to look dangerous. But when it's time to really stand on business, they fold. Real street dudes like Blueface don't need all that extra noise. Their reputation already speaks, and when they finally do speak, people listen. King Harris tried to play the industry tough guy role. He questioned Blueface's character, tried to make Blueface seem weird for cracking a joke, tried to flip the narrative in his favor. But Blueface, being who he is, checked that energy immediately and put King right back in his place. And this isn't just about King Harris versus Blueface. This is about respect, reputation, and knowing your position in the game. King Harris made multiple critical mistakes that led to him getting completely cooked. Mistake number 1, he responded to something that didn't even need a response. Blueface made a joke and his own girl laughed. There was no real disrespect. But King, feeling insecure about being compared to a woman, felt like he had to defend his honor. That was the first misstep. Mistake number 2, he tried to question Blueface's masculinity and sexuality. That's a dangerous lane to be in, especially when you're not really built like that. When you start throwing those kinds of shots at a real street dude, you better be ready for what comes next. King wasn't. Mistake number 3, he underestimated who he was dealing with. Blueface might be controversial, messy, and dramatic, but one thing he is not is soft. He's a real NEGGAD from LA who's been through real situations and knows how to handle disrespect. King thought he could talk to Blueface like he was just another industry rapper. Huge mistake. Now, the real question is, what does this do to King Harris's reputation going forward? Once you get exposed like this, it's hard to bounce back. The internet doesn't forget. Every time King tries to act tough or talk crazy, people are going to bring up the moment Blueface embarrassed him on live. For those who know the culture, this is a clear cautionary tale. King Harris has been trying to prove he's street his whole life, trying to step out of his father's shadow and build his own name. But this situation showed he's not built for that life. He's a privileged kid who grew up with resources most street dudes never had. And there's nothing wrong with that, but you can't fake a lane that isn't yours. After this exchange, the internet went crazy. Memes everywhere, comment sections dragging him non-stop. His tough guy image collapsed in real time. Meanwhile, Blueface's stock went up. People respected how he handled it. He stayed calm, didn't get emotional, and spoke straight facts. And maybe the most telling part of all,
T.I. hasn't jumped in to defend his son. That says everything. T.I. knows King created this mess by running his mouth, and sometimes the best lesson is letting your kid feel the consequences. If T.I. steps in now, it only makes King look softer, like he needs his dad to fight his battles. Real talk, all of this could have been avoided if King Harris had some self-awareness. Not every comment deserves a response. Sometimes the smartest move is laughing it off and moving on. But ego took the wheel, and now he's paying for it. At the end of the day, this isn't just about a beef with Blueface. It's about ego, about pretending to be something you're not, about what happens when you talk reckless without being built for confrontation. This is a lesson for everybody watching. Know your lane, understand who you're dealing with, and don't let your ego write checks your body can't cash. So what happens next for King Harris? Does he try to escalate and make it worse? Does he quietly take the L, or does he disappear from social media and hope people forget? Based on how this played out, my bet is he stays quiet and hopes it blows over, because if he responds again, Blueface will cook him even worse. The streets have been watching, and the verdict is clear. King Harris crashed out, got exposed, and took one of the biggest L's of 2025. Blueface, despite all the controversy around him, proved why you don't play with real street dudes. He handled his business and defended his name without breaking a sweat. This is what happens when privilege meets reality, when industry tough guys try to step to real street energy, when ego overrides common sense. King Harris just learned a hard lesson, or at least he should have. Stay in your lane, respect the game, don't try to be something you're not. What do y'all think about King Harris and where he goes from here? Should he have handled this differently, or should he have ignored Blueface from the jump? Drop your thoughts in the comments, hit that subscribe button for more breakdowns of hip-hop drama, and as always, we keepin' it 100, no cap. Peace, fam!